Welcome to the Lake Show Cousins podcast. Here are your hosts, Maz and Amir Fathi.
Welcome to the Lake Show Cousins podcast, your weekly Lakers podcast. I'm Maz, and that is Amir. I never can do it right. There you go. That's Amir. Thanks for listening. If you're listening on YouTube, please subscribe. And if you're listening on Apple or Spotify, follow us.
You can also like us too.
Oh, like us, follow us, but definitely subscribe if you're on YouTube.
Comment on how handsome Maz is.
Yeah, I have the comments off because I don't want to hear it.
It's too much.
For now, it's too much.
You're a humble man. You don't like all the nice words.
I'm gonna get all that. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. You know, everyone's telling me how awesome I am, how gorgeous I am.
I know.
I can't. You know, my ego's already inflated. What is up?
Not much, bro.
All right. So what are we? March 27th. Almost done with March. And look at our Lakers.
Playoffs around the corner.
I think they're clicking at the right time. Obviously,
this is awfully similar to what we were saying last year.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. We got Luka. They went on a winning streak.
Yeah.
Got the third spot.
The last 5 games, I mean, if we're looking at it, since we last talked, we said we're going to go, it was going to be Rockets, Heat, Magic, Pistons, Pacers. We said like 3-2 just because we thought they were going to drop something.
Right.
But shit, they went 4-1 and you know, the Detroit game, losing that kind of hurt because we were up and then they kind of, I just think maybe they were tired or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah?
I mean, that would have been incredible if they went 6-0. But even the one they dropped, I mean, granted, their best player wasn't there, but they were in the game the whole time, and you know, it's admirable. I think your boy JJ kind of screwed things up a little bit at the end, but what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? I think, that game was, I mean, God, it was a close game, but again, Detroit was missing Cunningham, right? That's their guy.
Cade or Richie?
Cade. But they were also missing another player too. But I think, I mean, we were up in that game and it kind of hurt. And then Wednesday's game, I don't like that game. I don't like the way it turned out. 137-130. It was and it wasn't like it was against the B team or anything. We had all our players in there. Indiana made a run.
Well, we had a huge lead.
So how are we going to give up these leads, bro, against the worst team in the NBA essentially?
But see, to me, that's a coaching issue.
You hate this coach.
No, I just think, you know what? Like, you got to stem the tide. You can't let a 29-point lead against a crappy team go to waste.
Stem the tide.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you. Good for you. Go ahead. Stem the tide.
Yeah. No, I mean, 29 points and you let it drop down to, what do they get down to? Like 5 points? Like, it's
crazy. And I didn't like that at all. You can't do that against better teams. You got to put teams away. Fourth quarter. I mean, in this situation, I think the fourth quarter should have had everyone in there, you know?
Yeah. No, and you know, I understand we went on a winning streak, but dude, Luka's taking 30 shots a game. That's crazy.
Kobe used to.
Yeah, and you know how much I enjoyed that. But it's just that's too many shots, especially when, you know, you got other offensive people and you know, a lot of time, like, he was jacking them up in that Pacers game when they were coming back. He just kept coming down and just launching 3 after 3 after 3. And I'm like, dude, like, move the ball. We understand. Like, even that Detroit game where we lost, like, that shot, that he shouldn't have taken that shot.
Right.
He could have just
100%
zipped it around to AR, and he was wide open. But he took a turnaround fadeaway that didn't even touch the rim.
Good shot. It was not a good shot.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree.
So he gets a little carried away. He's incredible. I believe in Luka Magic, all that, but you know, sometimes it's just the coach has to rein him in.
Well, against Detroit too, you had just another player just going off on Detroit, career night.
Air.
Have your
I text you. I'm like Air Jenkins.
Yeah, I mean, who the hell is this guy? Why do you have to have a career night against us? That's what pisses me off. Because what? He's blown by everybody. Nobody can guard him.
Yeah, because Smart wasn't playing.
Yeah, well, Smart and Rui weren't playing. So
yeah, but I mean, Smart is our on-ball defender for quick guards,
100%.
And I think nobody else that can stay in front of quick guards. Definitely. I mean, these guys just blow by, Reeves and anybody else they put in there. So
yeah, not having Smart in there did hurt. And again, we could chalk it up to that. Our defense was just not good that game. But I mean, looking at just in general, the stats for March, we played 14 games, but just looking at March, and I'm looking at the defensive stats. I don't know exactly. I mean, the defensive rating, which is basically how many points they're allowing, that's different. I mean, that we're like 10th right now, which is better than what we used to be, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But they do have a defensive rating, just a general defensive rating for the month of March. And I'm trying to read this correctly. I don't know exactly what stat they go off of. Maybe it's a accumulation of everything. But they have the Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs tied for first place.
Wow.
And I'm trying to decipher where they're getting that rating, because it's number one is Lakers and San Antonio. Then you got number 3, you got 2 teams, Hawks and Thunder.
Makes sense.
And then 5, you got 2 teams, Clippers and Knicks. But again, what numbers are they looking at? I still haven't figured it out. Maybe it's everything. Maybe it's points off, turnovers. Maybe it's blocks, steals, the whole 9 yards. But I'm just looking at March.
No, that's impressive, man. I mean, and you could see it.
Gone better. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, they're like helping out. They're rushing the 3-point line. They're active hands. I mean, they get so many steals. And the last game, was it again? Yeah, I think it was against Indiana or Detroit, where I think it was Indiana, where Jake, our boy, just like 3 plays in a row, he ripped the ball, and he was like just unbelievable defensively. And the way that they're scrambling, Luka, all of them, they're all just LeBron. Everybody is just swarming, and they're just really moving their feet. And it shows. I mean, they're even, Aiden, when he plays, like you could tell the difference in him. He's actually jumping now instead of just raising his arms. So he's had a couple of big blocks, like against Denver. He had that, late game block against Jokic, which he could have grabbed it before he went out of bounds, but he didn't, which I don't understand how that happened. But overall, I mean, they're just definitely much, much better defending, and it shows. That's why they're, whatever the record is, they're 12-1 or 2 or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, I hope they keep it going. But I distinctly remember last year we went through this phase, and we even beat OKC. You remember that game?
Yeah.
We had a back-to-back with them, and we tore them apart in the first one, and then the second one we actually went down to the wire and we lost. But it was the same thing. It was like, oh yeah, you and I were like, oh yeah, this team that I think they're getting it together. They know how to play and all that. Now, I don't think last year we had the personnel, especially bigs, to do anything. But this year, hopefully,
Ayton is doing great. I mean, Hayes even picked. I mean, it wasn't much against Indiana, but I mean, he did well. But I don't know if the competition, as far as the center on the other side. But I'm happy with the bigs right now. I mean, I don't like Ayton's hands. I think you can't give him a low ball. He has a hard time with it. Hayes, I think, is just athletic as hell. But
I like Hayes. But see, again, like. I think it was against Detroit where he was just struggling.
Yeah.
And he kept turning the ball over. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, like just put Aiden back in the game. Like, why are you hanging? Like, he's so stubborn. He won't make adjustments. Like, he just like, no, like, it's almost like he has the minutes before the game. Like, I'm going to play this guy from this time to this time. And he doesn't deviate. Like, he just says, no, I'm going to stick to the game plan. I'm not changing. I'm not, you know,
yeah, he's not making any kind of adjustments.
yeah. Or like, what the hell was that at the end of the game? You bring in Maxi Kleba. He hasn't touched the ball in 2 weeks.
I don't get it. I don't get it. That's the kind of stuff. I don't know what he's trying to do. Like,
I'm so confused. Like, I'm like, why are you?
He's not penalizing anybody. Is he like trying to say? Does he have some kind of faith? Does he have some kind of like secret talk with like Cleveland? I mean, what is he thinking?
I don't understand. Again, he put Vanderbilt in the doghouse, and then he just brings him out.
Yeah,
like, dude, we're like 10 games away from the playoffs.
Yeah,
you have to have a set rotation. You're still playing around with the rotation. It's just stupid. I don't understand it. Like, but that end of that game, I'm like, I mean, Kleba hadn't been in the game,
right? You can't trust him like that.
He doesn't have, it's not. He just wasn't warmed up enough, or in like he didn't even know what was going on. The ball bounced off his arm.
Yeah,
and then that's why like they were able to basically trap Luka, and Luka just jacked up the shot. It's like, that's the best play you come up with at the end of the game. You're putting a guy who hasn't played in like 3-4 games, like, just doesn't make it.
And I mean, I've seen like the contrary to that. I've seen better plays drawn up, especially at the end.
Yeah.
But sometimes this guy does some things that I'm like, what's going through your head? I don't think anybody knows. Maybe he just keeps that really close to his chest and nobody really sees it. But it's those frustrating times where, come on, man, that could have been a win if you just wouldn't made that. Now, if you're getting blown out, you're getting blown out. We get it. Right. But come on, man. That could have been done differently.
Yeah.
The Luka thing, you almost have to like let him be just because he's such an offensive force.
I know, but the thing is,
that type of play, but like you said, that type of play where you're putting the wrong center in, where it's allowing the opposing team now to make that adjustment, which creates a double on your number one player. And then because of your number one player's style, he's just going to take this jacked up three. I mean, he's made shots like that before, but there were better outlets for that. So yeah. It all leads up.
No, and the thing, like with the Indiana game, when they made their, came back from 29 points, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're the coach. Like, you have to tell Luka, hey, bro, stop jacking up those shots. Like, do the pick and roll. You got AR wide open on the left side. Like, those are the things. And it's just like, he doesn't make adjustments. He just lets them keep going. And then they come back. And I'm like, bro, like, that's your job. I understand he's a major talent and he, wants to keep jacking, but you can't have him averaging 30 shots a game. That's a lot.
It is a lot. I mean, he had 40 something points the other night. I mean, he's still scoring. I don't know.
But this team is so much better when he moves the ball.
Absolutely. And I think, again, when LeBron wasn't there, I thought the ball was moving around a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron now is the third option. He's averaging 20 to 25. But when he wasn't there, man, that ball was moving a lot faster. So, but you can't take LeBron out. You're not going to bench him. He's going to have to be a part of the play. That's it.
No, and there's other things that he does that,
absolutely,
like, when he's not in the game, like running the break or
absolutely, and
rebounding,
he's strong downhill, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, he does bring so much more to the table.
I don't know how the hell these dunks that he had in the Indiana game,
so many.
Like, are you kidding me?
Over people too. They were like, and they were like late dunks. Like, he goes up, and then all of a sudden puts it in. Like, like all of a sudden, it's not like it's tomahawk. It's way coming from back. No, nothing like that. So,
just a 41-year-old guy with that much mileage on him to be able to do the things he does is
impressive.
Unreal.
Impressive.
Most impressive.
These last 5 games for this last week, when we meet, we're 4-1, but which is great. But the problem is, bro, There's a lot of teams that went 4-1.
I know, it's crazy.
Everyone's doing well.
Yeah.
Charlotte's 5-0.
Yeah,
You know,
there was a thing, you know how like they have the streaks last 10
yeah,
games like
yeah,
on the standings. It's like from 1 to 10 was all green. I'm like, come
yeah,
on, man. But at least Houston's been losing, so I'm happy about
yeah.
that.
I mean, at this late, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think we can watch like the standings as much as okay. What are the teams that we really have to match up with? How are they doing?
Right.
So it does become a little bit of watching other teams, but Charlotte and San Antonio are 5-0. Atlanta's 4-1. Boston's 4-1. Okay, those are Eastern. Cleveland 4-1. But Denver's 4-1. You know,
Yeah.
we're 4-1. Minnesota's 4-1. So between the four teams that are making up 3, 4, 5, and 6, we're all 4-1 except Houston.
Yeah.
You know, so I think everyone is making this push. But you know the Rockets. We have what? We're 2.5 games in front of them, and we have 9 games left. So when you look at this, they're. I. I don't think we're gonna. I mean, Denver. If we start losing, and Denver's only a game and a half back, so maybe they can kind of creep up into third spot.
Why do you have to be a pessimist?
No, I'm just saying because
We're on a winning streak.
I know when we talked about who do you want to see in the first round. You said who?
I
Houston?
said, yeah, Houston or Minnesota.
Okay, so yeah, I think I said Denver, but what about Houston? What about Houston?
Well, we beat them back to back.
Yeah, back to backs. Exactly.
Yeah, I take that.
Okay, so that means that Houston's got to stay put. They're only a game and a half behind Minnesota. So really, I think it comes down to the next 9 games. It's going to be interesting because we have to really see where's everybody at. How is everybody else? You know, what's everyone doing? Want to see their schedules because our schedule coming up is so tonight we have Brooklyn. That should be a win. No,
Yeah, for sure.
for sure. Um,
That'd be embarrassing if we lose that game.
no, we should. I think the next 2 definitely.
Then we got the Wizards.
Yeah, we got, and then we have the weekend off. A little bit of just resting, which is good for everybody. Wizards, that should be a win as well. So we can get these 2 wins. But then you got Cleveland in Oklahoma City next Tuesday and Thursday, and that's going to be tough. Those are going to be 2 tough games. I want to see how what the other teams are doing.
Ooh, OKC, it's there.
OKC
It's in OKC.
there. Yeah, it's in OKC exactly. But then we play them again 5 days later. So that's going to be a tough little stretch, and we still got Phoenix coming up.
Dude, is Curry done or what the hell is happening? That dude hasn't played in forever.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. I mean, I don't know. What are they going to do now? Bring him in for what? I mean, they're going to be they're a play-in team, so are they going to try to? I think you just shut him down. You're not gonna. Who's gonna come out of the play-in?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to beat. I mean, what it would be this? No, not the Suns. Is it the Suns?
The play-in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got looking at it here. We have 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th is Suns, Clippers, Portland, and Golden State.
Yeah, I don't think without Curry, I don't think they're beating any of those teams.
I think Suns
are going to Portland.
I think Suns are going to be in 7th.
Yeah.
But shit, Portland and Clippers are only a half a game apart. So let's say the play-in works. 7's got to play 10, right? Or no, 7 plays 8, 9 plays 10.
Yeah.
So 7 plays 8, and whoever wins is locked in. They get the 7th spot. So who do you think? Do you think Phoenix or Clippers would take that?
I think Phoenix would.
I think so too. So Clippers, I mean, yeah, Clippers would have to. Yeah, but if you lose, you still have a chance, though, right?
And then let's say Warriors play
Clippers.
Portland. No, they will play.
But let's say they beat. But then let's say they beat Portland.
Yeah, and then it would be Clippers
But
and,
without
and
Curry, dude, you don't even have a
no,
chance. There's
no,
no
I
freaking
don't think
way.
no.
And
They
if he hasn't
they
been playing
want
this long,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, how are you just gonna because there's a knee injury.
yeah,
He's
he
got
may not. Yeah,
a
like you
weak
said, he may
bone
not
bruise
come.
on his knee. So how
He
do
may
you
not come
like
back.
you'd have to give him at least like a ramp up of 5 games. So
Five
he
games, right?
yeah.
So if you get 5 games and they only got like 9 games left, yeah, no, it's going
I
to be
mean,
tough for them.
they said he should be back by end of March. So any day now. I mean, we're
All of
finding it
this,
out.
but all of this, the only reason I care is I just want to see how the Clippers aren't going to make the playoffs. That's really what I'm concerned about. Is so if Phoenix
Well, I
beats the
mean,
Clippers, then the Clippers have to beat either Portland or the Warriors.
which I think they would, but then they're going to get roasted by
OKC.
OKC. So I don't think that's much going to matter.
Yeah.
They're not getting out of the first round.
Um, I would love to. I mean, I don't know. I still think Denver, Minnesota, Rockets. It's going to be
It
each one of those teams possesses a difficulty for us, right?
yeah.
I like the way they played defense the last game against Denver, doubling Jokic high. Uh, Against Minnesota, they basically shut out
Dude,
Edwards, which is awesome. And against the Rockets, I mean, the first game they played, the back to backs, homeboy Durant didn't do well in the first game. Second game, he didn't do well either, but he kind of got it going in the second half.
yeah.
But again, it's which one is going to be scarier here in the first round? Shit.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
it's going to be the playoffs. I mean, we thought the same thing last year. I thought the playoffs were going to be insane, and
yeah,
they were kind of a dud. But
got to get out of the first round. I mean that's going to be it. And I think if we do get out of the first round, if we started right now, it'd be the Rockets, right? If we get out, we
San
would end
Antonio,
up shit against San Antonio, unless Suns, Clippers, somebody can beat them.
yeah, that's never going to happen.
So I guess we're just praying for a first round victory. That's it. That's where we're gonna. That's the most we can go to. There's no way we can get past the second.
I got to be honest with you at this point. I know you're going to make fun of me, but I think our weakest point or weak point is JJ's coaching.
No, no, I totally agree with you.
I think he would get completely outcoached and not
Yeah,
make
true.
adjustments.
No, that's a
And
valid point, man. 100%.
that's what I'm worried about. Like I think we have the talent, we have everything, but his inability to adjust mid game is going to be a problem.
And you would think he's. I mean, I think he's a smart guy in terms of basketball, but
I think he's stubborn.
you think
Oh, 100%.
he's got a good coaching
He
staff.
does, but he needs to listen to them. He doesn't listen to them.
Jeez,
He just sticks to
I,
his
I
thing.
would hate for that to be the case.
Well, he's proved it over and over
Yeah,
again because there's no way. I mean, Nate McMillan and Scotty Brooks and all these guys don't know the game, especially like Nate McMillan is like a defensive coach.
yeah,
Like he's
exactly.
got to be in his ear.
Right.
Hey,
So,
bro.
but
Like,
he's like, no, I got it.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and you could see it in his interviews, like the
Yeah,
way he
absolutely.
responds is
Yeah,
very cocky and like just, I don't like it.
yeah.
But
Neither do I.
dude, did you watch the Denver and Dallas game a couple nights ago? Well, Murray went off for
Oh
50.
yeah, 50
And then Jokic almost had a 20-20-20.
2020. Yeah.
That's insane. 20, not even the guy just like, yeah, like triple double, hold my beer. I'm gonna go for
So
20.
easy. So easy for him.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I can't believe like I would love to know how he would have done in the 80s with those like big major centers.
Yeah. Um, that was what night was that? Was it Wednesday?
I think it was Thursday.
Last night? No, it wasn't last night.
Oh no.
Tuesday, maybe?
Yeah. No, it was
No, yeah, it
Wednesday.
was.
It was
It was
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Wednesday. Um, yeah, but then Dallas, I mean, I don't know. They're not necessarily the best defensive team either.
Let's see, as long as we're on here, let me see what their schedule is. They
22.
have, dude, they have an easy schedule. They played the Spurs once and the Thunder one. Oh no, they play the Spurs twice and the Thunder once.
Yeah.
But then they got the Grizzlies, Portland, Jazz twice. So
I think in the next 9 games, we all have maybe 3 or 4. I mean, we're going to play each other. Well, I mean, we're going to play OKC twice, not playing each other in terms of 3-6, 3 through 6, but having Spurs
right.
in there, I mean, we got OKC
But
twice.
bro, you know they're gonna like these guys. That's it's so annoying. Like these games where they sit out the players. Like
Right.
you're all
Because you already
josed up.
know. Yeah.
I get all hyped up and I'm like, all right, tonight this is what I'm looking forward to, and then comes out, oh, half the team ain't playing. I'm like, oh, come on, man. It's like I hate that shit. That never happened in the 80s. Everybody played, no matter what. I mean, at most, the last like 2 or 3 games, Riley with a freaking 20 game lead would sit down like 1 or 2 of his players. He
Right.
wants
These
the
guys
whole
are
team
these guys
down.
doing the whole bench. I mean, the
Yeah.
whole starting lineup.
Yeah.
Um, well, these 9 games though, I mean, I could see us going. You got Nets, Wizards, Cavs, Thunder, Mavs, Thunder, Warriors, Phoenix, Jazz.
That's
Okay, so Thunder, both losses, you think?
no, we'll get one of them.
One of them,
Yeah.
okay. One of them, all right. Cavs
I think we'll at home, I think
at
we'll take
home.
them. Yeah. With the rest, yeah, I think we could take
You
them.
think we're gonna drop to the Suns?
No, because I think they're gonna want
Who's
to
not
go
gonna
all out
play?
with them. What do you
I
mean?
mean, you
Who's
think
not?
they're gonna sit people out? Remember,
Depends
also
on
you
how
got to
tight it
remember.
is.
Remember, all come. Okay, so 9 games, come 5 games into it, or 4 games. Let's say we go the next 4 games. Let's say we go 2-2 the next 4 games. We got Brooklyn, Wizards, Cavs, and Oklahoma. If we go 2-2 or 3-1, let's say we just drop to Oklahoma. At that point, you may look at it and go, you know what? We're locked in at 3. At what point do we become locked in at 3 where you start resting people? Are you okay with that? If we're locked in,
I not the whole team because
well,
I think you're in a rhythm
yeah, and you don't want
and
to break that up.
yeah, and I think if you do that, you're messing with the rhythm of
Yeah,
what they got going. So I would like say play them less. You know what I mean? Like play them 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. But you got to keep it going because I think it's a problem when you
yeah,
sit
yeah.
everybody down and like they just, they don't play at all.
Well, I mean, you would think then the next 2 games, if you can play right, make the right adjustments, get a lead,
Blowouts, yeah.
blowouts, and then you can start resting, not saying, okay, I'm not going to play, but okay, yeah, maybe fourth quarter you don't play
Yeah, exactly. Old
LeBron.
school, like the way
Old
the
school.
Lakers
Yeah,
did it.
absolutely. Set yourself up for Cleveland and Thunder. Dallas, maybe you can do the same thing. Warriors, I mean, if Curry doesn't play,
That should be a win.
that should be a win, right? So I think in the next 9 games, man, I honestly, it's probably going to
It,
be 6-3,
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
right? Six
They
and three.
should go
I would
6 and
love 7-2, but I think it's going
yeah.
to be 6-3.
Yeah, and 6 and 3 is respectable.
Yeah,
For winding down the season and
yeah,
depending on the last couple games where hopefully they don't matter.
yeah. Okay.
But if they, yeah, I mean, if they can pull that off, I wouldn't be mad. I
Jazz has beat us though this
Yeah,
season already, which
yeah.
pissed me off that game. But yeah, if we can go 6-3 for the next 9. But for this next week, we have Friday, Monday, Tuesday. So maybe we'll have 3 games to talk
So
about.
so 6 and 3,
3
they
or 4
would.
games.
So if they go 6 and 3, they would be what 53 and 29 for the season.
6-3 will be 6. Yeah, we're 53-29.
So one game better than last year.
Yeah, 1 game better than last year. Not bad.
And again, the third spot.
Again, the third spot. Again, difference is, are we going to see the Wolves or are we going to see the Rockets?
Yeah. Well, I think Anthony Edwards has been out. He's had some health issues, so I know he
Well,
didn't play last night.
I mean, with the Rockets, Durant is all you can't say I don't trust that we're going to shut him down. He's such a scorer, but you do have other players on the Rockets that could be a problem for us.
Yeah, they're too young and they're struggling offensively. That team is just everybody on that team is struggling, and they don't have
hopefully
a point
they
guard.
won't get it together.
Yeah,
and maybe Suge Knight's having issues too. So
yeah,
let's see.
Suge Knight always looks like he's going to murder somebody on the sideline.
He looks like just a straight up death row. Are you running death row? That's what you're supposed to have a side for when he comes here. Are you running death row?
That dude just has a perpetual pissed off look.
Yeah, I know. All right, so maybe next week we'll have either 3 or 4 games depending on when we meet up.
Yes, sir.
All right, looking good, feeling good,
Lewis.
Feeling good, Lewis. We will catch back up next week.
All right.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
I'll see you.
All right. Love you.
Bye.